Welcome, football fans, but most importantly, USFL fans, to an episode of Tell Me About It presented by the USFL Network. I'm your host, Ace, and today I'm joined by the championship quarterback of the Birmingham Stallions, Jamar Smith. Jamar, how you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Doing wonderful, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Well, I appreciate you for coming on. I'm getting lucky with Stallions lately. Got Coach Holtz on. Now I get you on. I'm really excited. I was at the championship game, got the chance to just kind of say hi and high five you after the game, but I'm glad to be able to sit down and say hi now.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. So we were kind of talking about it before the show. We were talking about where you were born and raised, Meridian, Mississippi, and that I used to live down there in Collinsville, just 20-ish minutes away.
Right down the road.
Oh, yeah. And if I know anything about that town, it's that there's not that much to do.
Nope.
Except play baseball and play football.
Yep, that's it, man.
And I know you did both. So I wanted to ask, playing football, playing baseball growing up, which one did you really prefer most? And at what point did you decide football was the main one and that you wanted to do that for the rest of your life?
Oh, man. Really college. That was I wouldn't say a deciding factor, but I could say injury kind of led me to the football way. Growing up, played both. Baseball was my first love. Literally been playing since 4 years old. I remember, like I was saying, like it was a point in high school where I really just thought about playing baseball only. Like me and my cousin, we thought about transferring to a baseball basically only high school. Just trying to get that opportunity going because I really love the sport. And then having the opportunity to play in college, Coach Holtz gave me the opportunity to play baseball and football as well. I remember I got so many memories of springtime, man, going from spring practice, running over to the baseball field for a game and getting into the game and playing, making plays. There's just so many memories I have. But an injury, I had a meniscus cleanup, and I took that spring off to rehab to try to get my quad back firing and everything and make sure I was comfortable, And after that, I just never went back. But I could definitely tell you I missed the game of baseball.
Missed the game of baseball. And I like that you mentioned you were thinking about transferring over to an all baseball high school. Now, I will say, I know it's West Lauderdale because I went to that school.
Yeah, man.
And they do have a football team. It's just not that good.
I wasn't playing football there. It was straight baseball.
It was a big baseball school. They won the championship the 2 years I lived down there.
I think when I was in high school, I think they had up to 18 state championships at that time.
They are crazy good at baseball.
They were really
They
good.
did have football. They had football.
But I was going to go there to play baseball and take that the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you ended up staying at Meridian High School. Mm-hmm. And, I don't know what it is about the Meridian area, but there are some good athletes coming out there.
Yeah, man.
I told you about my football coach, Austin Davis, down there. He went on to Southern Miss, played for the Rams. You played with Raekwon Davis and Travis Reed.
That's my cousin. That's actually my cousin, So that's actually a funny story.
Oh, heck yeah. Athletes. I don't know what it is about that area, but y'all got athletes.
Most definitely, man. We we don't get looked at a lot, of course, it's Mississippi, but, the product that does come out, we do have some talented people. I think this past Super Bowl, we had a lot of people on both teams playing in the Super Bowl from Mississippi, and just, once we get the opportunity, we try to, put the best product on the field for sure.
Oh, yeah. everybody wants to talk about Florida. They want to talk about California, Georgia, Alabama. There's a lot of athletes coming out of Mississippi.
Man. Just need a chance, man. That's all we need. Just a chance.
Especially a quarterback who went and won a championship.
Most definitely.
But also, before that, you got a full ride scholarship to Louisiana Tech.
Most definitely.
You also were drafted to the MLB in the 24th round by the San Diego Padres. So what was the deciding factor there? Was that when you had the meniscus cleanup, or you just thought 24th round, I'm better than that?
Nah, man. Coming out of high school, I just wanted to have an opportunity to get drafted, and that happened, Of course, I wanted to go, earlier rounds because of money. Of course,
of course.
Contracts, the bigger signing bonus, but just coming out of Meridian, man, is to me it's a small town, and having the opportunity to get drafted by the Padres and being in college, having to sign my NIL and not NIL, national letter of intent, and to Tech and everything, man. Just that was the first time I actually had stress. Just for a week when I got drafted, I remember I was in the cafeteria and they called me. I'm like, I really just got drafted, and I'm in college, what do I need to do? It just so many thoughts are going on, man. And just if I feel like if my scholarship was included into the contract, I'd probably be playing baseball right now. I just wanted to have that aspect, that plan B, plan A, play sports, do what you need to do on the field, off the field, just make sure you take care of business. Plan B, already having the scholarship or having my scholarship paid for if I wanted to go back to school. And, glad I, went to college, went to Louisiana Tech, played with Coach Holtz, did my 5th year there, and kind of working toward my master's right now in MBA, and just trying to, make sure I finish everything I started.
Heck yeah. I love hearing that. And very impressive to be able to get a full scholarship to La Tech over there. That is great. But I did see that you turned down Mississippi State and Memphis to go to Louisiana Tech. And I was wondering why, because I know, spending a little of my childhood in Mississippi, it seemed like everybody had to pick between Ole Miss, Bama, or Hail State. And my family chose Hail State. We like State. So I was wondering, what made you decide no and go to Louisiana Tech?
Nah, man, being in the southern part of Mississippi, of course, we're going with Mississippi State in that battle,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My father, he went to Alabama, so of course I had some thoughts and some, interest of going to Alabama. But, I think Mississippi State offered me my 9th grade year. I had the offer until my 12th grade year, and then they pulled the offer right before my senior year. I kind of know why, I didn't do any camps going into my senior year. I was going from May to August playing baseball. Like, that's what I was doing. That's why I said me and my cousin thought about transferring to West Lauderdale. They pulled the offer, and then Memphis took a JUCO quarterback. I can't think of the guy's name, but he was a really good Memphis quarterback. But they took him, and then they pulled the offer as well. So, Coach, I remember, man, Coach Holtz, Coach Joe Sloan, who's at LSU, he's a quarterback coach there. Coach Tim Rattay, he's at Oklahoma State, and Coach Jaluk, he's at Florida right now, and Coach Holtz. They all came to Meridian, Mississippi probably once a week, just talking to me, building that relationship. Made me feel like it was a family, made me feel appreciated, and that, I wanted to be there with them. Then they gave me the opportunity to play baseball. I was like, yep, I'm going to Louisiana Tech. So, like I said, I always thank them for the opportunity, and, I still thank Coach Holtz for the opportunity. I see him every day, So it was a good pleasure.
Yeah, that has to be an absolutely special relationship between you and Coach Holtz, having so much success in college together. You upset Miami in 2019 with a 14-0 win. You were Conference USA Offensive Player of the Year your senior year. Do you feel like at this point your relationship with Coach Holtz is just perfect, or do you think going into the USFL it got even better and now you guys
got so much better, man? My senior year was probably one of our best years. Like I said, I've been knowing Coach Holtz since 2013. When the recruitment started. So that's going on 10 years now.
Long time.
It was a long time, but just going into the league last year, I'll tell you, when I got that phone call from his personal number, man, all the convos, all the meetings just went back into the bank up there in memories. Just like, man, I really got another opportunity to go out there and play for the coach that gave me an opportunity to play football at a collegiate level. And just knowing that we had an opportunity to go win a championship, that felt good for me because, I owed him one from college. So, got a job to do now and, putting the product, want to know mentality, man.
It's almost serendipitous. It's perfect that you were drafted to the Birmingham Stallions with your old college coach, Skip Holtz. Do you ever think about what it would have been like if you had been drafted by any of the other 7 teams in the league?
I can tell what I can do, but it helps me. I understand what he's saying. I can help the other players. I can, kind of tell the players what he's trying to say and help out. Before the season, we was running routes. I was trying to watch film with him, just already knowing the offense, being in the office for so long, just knowing this, having film from back in the day that you can watch, just showing them how you ran in college. And not the same, but just seeing how things got open, seeing how the system works. It just feel good that a coach kind of puts trust in you to lead the offense that he's created.
Yes, sir. And I know that winning a championship is fantastic, but then now I was talking to Coach Holtz earlier about the first offseason for a spring football league in over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of players made decisions in that offseason, whether or not they were going to come back for season 2. Yeah. And I know, you were kind of teasing the public for a while. You were saying, I don't know. And one of our guys happened to watch you on Twitch one night and messaged you on Twitch. He's a great guy. His name's Brandon. He messaged on Twitch and he said, "Are you coming back?" And just in the middle of the game, you went, "Oh yeah, I signed that earlier today."
Man. I saw it at the bottom of the screen and I was playing. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming back, man. You know I'll be there." Yeah, most definitely. It's just sometimes I've been on social, sometimes I don't, and then I like to keep things a little, a big game. You know what I mean? Keep it guessing.
That was,
what I mean? But the Stallions.
That was my favorite way. That was my favorite way that any player announced they were coming back for season 2. I believe you said it, and within 20 minutes, I had busted out an article and even wrote down, follow him on Twitch. This is where he did it.
I need to start
hopefully you gain some.
Twitch, man. I need to start back just a little bit, just a little bit,
Hopefully you gain some Twitch followers from that.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, but so you announced that you were coming back. You're back in training camp now. What was the biggest reason? What was the main thing that you decided, I want to go back to the USFL?
Oh, man, put more product on the field, man. Just, put more film out there, getting better. Going out there and compete. It's nothing like, in the alpha male sense, going out there and competing. Football is the one sport that we get to compete. 11 guys trusting each other. It's just something about the game of football, man. I probably write a book one day, but it's just something about the game of football I love, man. Just being with the guys that I met last year and then, the new guys that we've added to the team and we've been around each other every day. We have some good people on the team and we have some great people on the team. So that's why I really love being with these guys and just having to play a chance to play quarterback again, go out there, spin the ball and, tell the receivers I'm in right field today, knowing I'm about to just throw the ball and it's coming downhill, you know what I mean? But I just love the game of football, man. And just the opportunity to put product on the field and then try to elevate my game and, potentially go to the next level.
Yes, sir. And if you ever do write that book, I don't know if you see this. I got one above me.
Yeah, I see it right there, man.
It'll replace that. That's the one by Jeff Pearlman. It's about the original USFL. I think it's Football for a Buck.
Really?
Yes, it's that one.
USFL bring the black Stallion jerseys back. Yeah, that's all I've been waiting on,
Oh, I've been waiting on the Gambler's red stripe on the helmet. Yeah, Come on, man. A little something.
Bring the old school back a little bit,
Yes, I digress. But I was wondering, now that season 2 is here, it looks different. You're coming in with 18 more guys than you had in training camp last year. You're coming in with only 2 teams in the hub instead of all 8. Mm-hmm. What has been better about it, and what do you maybe miss about the season 1 all 8 team hub?
I would say what I miss first is just seeing everybody, a little trash talk from every team, you know what I mean? Just, especially last year, it was a lot more of a competitive edge with the bonus that we were given with the game checks and everything. So, of course, you see everybody, you're practicing, you're going out, you're at lunch, you see the other team, you're at dinner, you see the other team. It just builds that competitive trash talk nature into the hotel. That's really what it was. That's what I do miss. What's better is it's not that many people in the hotel. Yeah. The food is a little bit better. We're not running out of food. The Wi-Fi is a little bit better. But like I said, just the competitive nature and all of that's what I will miss from every team being in one hub. But, just to branch out, the USFL branching out and just moving to different cities is a good thing for the league. You know what I mean? The league is expanding. More people are watching. More people are taking notice and, put some respect on it,
Yes, sir. I'm going to have to clip that later. Put some respect on it, honestly.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
But last season, you were living with, he would call you guys the Bald Assassins.
Bobby
Holly. He's a great friend of the show. We absolutely love him. I was wondering, are you guys planning season 2, mob it up again?
Same apartment we stayed in. Yes, sir.
Same apartment. That is awesome. Sir. Oh, yeah. Well, you might hear us on his laptop sometimes this season.
I'll come chime in, most definitely. I'll come in and interrupt his meetings, man. I interrupt his podcast.
Yes, sir. So, we've gotten into season 2 now. You're going to have to travel for games. Are you excited about that? Are you excited to silence all the people who said, home field advantage?
I love playing on the road. I love playing. It's us against everybody that they brought in the stadium. There's nothing more better feeling than just to hear their crowd be very silent when you're up in the head. It's just no better feeling. You can have conversations. Everybody can hear you. There's nothing going on because you took the wind out of the stadium. Mm-hmm. That's a great feeling. Like I was a pitcher and I love pitching. I could I was a utility player, everything but first, but I love pitching just because I love to hear nothing when I'm throwing cheese across the plate. You know what I mean? So going on the road, man, just go out there competing. You know, it's like I said, us against them and everybody they brought in. Like I said, it's nothing going out there getting the dub in front of an opponents.
I don't have the schedule in front of me right now. Do you guys play in Michigan?
Yeah. Yes, we definitely play at Ford Field. We play up in the north once. Yes, I'm definitely I'm trying to see. Wait, towards the end of the season, I think we travel for. I think Philly comes here. I think somebody else comes in. So yeah,
I want to say it's the Panthers.
I think that's what.
And I think that might be the biggest stage with a lot of the fans where you can hear that silence, where you'll notice the difference. And I think that would be really cool. My brother covers the Panthers for our network. He talks a lot of trash. You know, he's like, oh, he barely stepped out last season when the Gamblers won, whatever. So if you guys go and beat them down, I will definitely be watching that game, and I will listen for that silence.
I'm ready to get the thing rolling, man. I love training camp. I love being with these guys, but trust me, we're all ready to go.
Yes, sir. So my last real question for you is, what are you most looking forward to in season 2 of the USFL?
1-0 mentality. That's all I can say.
Yes, sir.
Changed. We're not talking about repeat. We can't repeat of last year. That's last year. We worry about what's in front of us. 1-0 mentality, and that's what we're going to stick by.
I love it. Short and to the point. Perfect. All right. So, Jamar, we've reached the end of the show, and when we do that, we call that the end zone. And when we reach the end zone, I hand the floor over to you because we do this to promote the league, to promote our network, but most importantly, to promote you as a player and as a person. So if this is your time, if you have a brand that you want to promote, a shout out to fans or shout out to friends and family, floor is yours, my man.
Man, I appreciate everybody, and especially USFL, the fans, especially last year, man. We can't thank you all enough, especially Birmingham Stallion fans. And like I said, USFL fans, you brought the energy, just made it fun. You made it electric, and just all the cameras that we saw, just the fans just interacting with us during the game, after the game, before the game. It felt good to me. I love my family. I appreciate them for all the hours they spent on the road traveling from Meridian to Birmingham. I know it's 2 hours, but I know they could get a lot, especially, you know, when they traveled up to Canton for the championship and everything. So I appreciate them for that. And like I said, man, if y'all want to give your boy a follow on the socials, it's just Jamar Smith, man. Y'all see me, one of my photos on there somewhere. There go right there.
There it is. There it is right there.
I like to interact with everybody. I try to comment and respond to everybody just to show that I'm a real human, you know what I mean? But like I said, I appreciate it for everything. And the Stallions just going to go 1-0 each week.
1-0 each week. I love it. Jamar, that is a great message. And I love that your family came out for all the games. I know it's 2 hours, but 2 hours becomes a lot longer when you did it. When you did it last weekend and the weekend before. So that shows determination and that you got good people behind you. And, you know, you shouted out the Twitter. What about the Twitch? You know, you announced on there. You might get some Twitch, good stuff.
I gotta switch things. I gotta get my camera going, man. Get back on Twitch. But when I get my Twitch, I'm gonna make sure I put it everywhere, though. I'm gonna make sure I put it on. I think you can follow me on Twitch. I think it's just Jamar_Smith or Jamar Smith. But I just gotta get my camera and everything set up, and we're gonna be on there. I'm just gonna do play the game, of course. I like to play Apex, Madden, play 2K with some of my old college teammates. Not big Warzone guy right now. I just do some reactions, man. I might watch some football clips and stuff like that. Just to interact with people, you know. Just, you know, be a human. You know what I mean? I
agree. Well, if you ever want to get whooped up on in Apex, well, not really. You'd be on our team. But if you ever want that, my brother, legendary.
Yeah, I gotta get it going, man. Most definitely.
Oh yeah, we're thinking about doing a interview series where it's playing Xbox or PlayStation with a professional football player, right? So you do an interview while you're playing. Get the guard down. You know, instead of hot wings. Instead of hot wings, play some Xbox.
Yeah, not Madden though. I gotta lock in on Madden. I got a whole system on Madden.
Oh, not Madden. Yeah, nah. Trust me, I say so many expletives playing Madden that we would never do that. So, but yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Jamar, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so excited that we got you. We've been trying to get you on the show for a long time. And right now, right before season 2, it's perfect. You know, it all lined up perfectly. And I'm so glad that we got you on. Thank you so much. And Stallions fans want to know every week.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Giddy up. Yes, and everybody at home, thank you so much for watching. This has been Tell Me About It from the USFL Network. We'll see you next week.